What is up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of Let's Play The Sims 4. In the last episode, you guys, Talon and Juliana were actually having a very, very in-depth conversation about the status of their relationship. And I asked you guys via poll, do you think that Talon will finally get the cojones to leave Juliana in the dust and man up and be a freaking father and a future husband to his familia? And a staggering, actually, it's really not even that surprising, like 51, I think 51% of you were like, nah, sis, he's gonna stay with her. And then the other like 40 whatever were like, no, he's gonna leave. So it was actually kind of a toss-up. It could have really gone either way. However, I'm actually happy to report that Talon indeed did step up to the plate, and he swung and he hit hard. He finally broke the news to Juliana that their relationship is a cease and desist moment. Just for his own personal reasons, he could no longer continue finagling around with her or basically instill these false promises. And Juliana, surprisingly enough, you guys, is literally heartbroken. It has been a couple days since she's received the news, or basically had Talon break up with her, and she's trying to like convince herself, you know, it's not because I'm older, it's not because of this, it's not, he's crazy, like what she's a basket case. She's a literal basket case right now, and I feel really, really bad. Like, I've never had a huge liking to Juliana because I never really got to know her like that, but at the same time, just imagine, okay, being in a relationship with some freaking schmuckadoodle, and then all of a sudden, you're falling in love with him, and he could care less. Like, he literally is stringing you along like a puppet. Like, how would that make you feel? And with Juliana, like, to get in a relationship like that, her pride has to kind of be tested. She has so much on the line. Like, it's embarrassing, you know? So right now, Juliana is trying to kind of muster whatever pride she has left, and she's actually going down to like her fireplace to create an ambiance. She's hired a pianist to come play some live music for her, and her son is actually, oh, that's creepy, he is in Starla and Talon's neighborhood, so we're gonna have him go ahead and come home. Now, I don't know if you remember, a while back I might have mentioned something about Mr., I think his name is like, I don't know, we're gonna call him Val, because it's like Ozavaldo, I guess. We're gonna call him Val. Val, okay, has always kind of had it against Talon, because if you guys can't remember, Talon broke up Juliana and his father's marriage, like completely came in between it like a freaking aged, you know, wedge of Parmesan, okay? He just inserted himself right into that equation. And to be honest with you, Val is very close to his mother, and he's never been able to kind of live it down. And to see his mom super duper upset and utterly heartbroken, because again, said schmuckadoodle has been just playing with her feelings. He has it out for him, and to be honest, any opportunity to sabotage Talon, he will leap at. So right now, we're just kind of trying to be an emotional crutch to Juliana. He's given his mom a hug. He's gonna try to cheer her up a little bit. He wants to see what exactly is the problem. Like, why is she so sad? He hasn't quite figured it out yet, and she's gonna be the one to kind of tell him. So obviously, being surrounded by all of these beautiful things and great relationships has definitely temporarily perked up Juliana's mood. However, that sadness is definitely going to come and impale her emotions very quickly. So we're just kind of having a quick little chit chat. This music is beautiful. Erica, you are very talented. All right, so let's go and bring Val into the living room. What is wait, hold on, what is Adriana doing? I don't know, I feel like she's some sort of like computer genius. She's probably in here like hacking a database or something. I don't feel like she cares about her mom that much, if I'm being honest. Like, I just never really got that vibe from her. But Val, on the other hand, he's always wanting to kind of be, how do you explain it? Like the knight in shining armor, kind of, sort of. So he just learned that that Juliana and Talon had broken up, and obviously she can't really understand why. She gave him everything, according to her. You know, she gave him a name, a platform, basically a boost to his success. And Val's like, Mom, I think I know. why he had to break things off with you, and it might not necessarily been by choice. It might have been because his hands were tied. Again, he's definitely not defending Talon's actions whatsoever, but of course Juliana is like, that's silly, like, what do you mean? Why? And he's like, well, I hate to say it, Mom, but this kid has a family. And she's like, a family? What do you mean a family? Val, honestly, honey, I highly doubt Talon, of all people, has a family, nor is it any type of relationship. He's like, no, Mom, seriously, I saw him. I have proof. She's like, what? Proof? Where? He's like, I'll show it to you if you want. And of course, she's a little hesitant, but I think she needs to see the proof. You guys, Mr. Val has been stalking Talon, and also kind of like taking notes about his relationship with his mother for a very long time now. In fact, he's been waiting for the absolute moment, you guys, for Talon to kind of slip up and break his mother's heart. So over here we have two. We're gonna make these black and white because I feel like black and white is just so much more dramatic, and it makes him feel like he's like super stealth and like FBI. I don't think I can with this one because apparently it's kind of lower quality, which actually might give Juliana a reason not to believe it. Lucky duck. I think he was a little nervous when he took this one, so it's a little bit blurry. But let me go and scale these up for you guys really quick. I don't know if you'll be able to really see much detail, but I'm gonna give it a go. So let's go ahead and take a peek here. So this one is of Talon. Okay, again, it's a little bit blurry, but Bish, okay, you can't deny a hippo is a hippo. Like, they stand out from a mile away. So this one is kind of in the summertime, I think, when Juliana and Talon were just, like, first hooking up. And then this one is today. That's why he was over at their house. So he was able to catch Talon and make it out with both his mom and Starla. So no matter which way the pendulum swings, he has adequate proof to prove that freaking Talon is a snake. Now, will Juliana believe it? I honestly don't even know. So what we're going to do is we are going to come over and we are going to give the gift of truth. And we're just going to pass one of these little, photos along to her. And she's still second guessing it, actually, even up until this moment. But he's like, no, Mom, seriously, like, take a look at this. I'm not kidding. He really does have a family. And I feel kind of bad for her. I really do. Like, obviously, this is very upsetting at the exact same time, but she appreciates her son being open and honest. So we're going to go and give him a very, very, very loving hug and pat him on the head and say, hey, I always knew that you were a good boy. Thank you for letting me see the truth. Now, what is it called? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You guys, ooh. Juliana is very much like her son. Okay, very much like her son. She's not going to let this ish just simmer down and go unpunished. Meanwhile, we are actually here now with Talon and Starla, and it kind of feels like, just judging by Talon's mood, that he really isn't completely settled with the decision he made to basically break things off with Juliana, but it is a decision that he unfortunately has to live with because he made his bed. Now he has to lay in it, and I don't know how he would have ever thought like continuing that relationship was seriously ever going to work, but the narcissist in him thinks also he got off scot-free. So obviously he is going to go through these emotions, and he decided to kind of keep his mind off of everything by taking his family to the park. So here we are. He's actually pushing Starla on the swing, and this is the very first time that I've ever really seen them actually bonding over something with substance. Like, this is so innocent, this is so cute, and this is so fun, and it really does feel quite heartwarming. I'm not gonna lie, like, I love this. And then also little Salem over here is kind of chilling like a villain, like a freaking boss. He is hanging out on the slide. I'm gonna have him go down, and then I think he also wait, hold on. I was just about to sing a Doja Cat song, and it's downtown, downtown, downtown. I love Doja Cat. In case you guys didn't know, like, the girl that sings "Moo, Bishop too smooth." Yeah, I can't obviously sing like her, but just reminded me of it. So anyway, I thought we were getting a text message, but it looks like we aren't. Is there anything to do? Because it is Winterfest today, so I thought maybe we would go and kind of like hang out a little bit. I don't think we're gonna do like the traditional getting together with the family and all that kind of stuff. I feel like they just wanted to hang out kind of solo dolo for the time being. However, we are getting a little famished and it's not like super duper cold today, so I'm gonna have Starla get off the swing really quick and then maybe go over to the grill and whip up some there's a lot of different choices. Let's actually make some baked potatoes. I think those sounds actually really delicious. And she wants to rake some leaves, and she would also like to do something romantic. Talon, on the other hand, really wants to contact the sadness hotline and deal with his emotions by telling a joke. So can he come over here and spend a little bit of time with his son? Let's also have him go and help Salem go down the slide. I really do think that we need to have more toddler stuff, because it's like, oh cool, how many times can we go down this stupid plastic slide or play with the 2D freaking ball pit? Not very many things can be done with toddlers, and it's kind of annoying if I'm being 100% honest. So I'm gonna have him go ahead and get off the slide really quick. He also would like to talk about his favorite color with Starla and ask Talyn to play. Oh, it's very evident that he has a very strong bond with his dad for sure. And I was cracking up, you guys, like honestly, at your comments about how Starla just needs to like cut it loose with Talyn and just woohoo with his brother. I don't know exactly the words that were used, but you guys, I seriously was rolling. Like sometimes I'll read your comments and it's like you guys purposely try to make me laugh, because some of the things that y'all come up with literally have me shook. And it's like, yup, this is why these guys are my people. Like this is obvious. It's obvious we have the same humor. It was just hilarious. It was so funny. It was so funny. All right, so I'm going to just have Starla go and grab a serving by herself because I don't want to interrupt Talyn and Salem, but I think they're pretty much done with what they're doing also. I think we are going to come over and grab a little serving, and she just wants to go and be by her family, so I think she's actually coming back over with her plate, and she's going to go sit on the swing. I never get to use these that much, but I wish they would have like a little kid version too, so that you could actually put your toddlers in them. I think that would have been a really sweet idea. Now, when does Talyn need to go to work next? He actually goes probably, I want to say tomorrow. And Antonio is wondering if I would like to come over. Oh, that would be actually sweet. When is Antonio going to get his own place? Like, Antonio needs his own house stat, like an apartment or something. I could totally see him doing that. And we were just over there, so if I'm being honest, like, I'm really not like looking forward to doing that by any means. But finally, little Salem is going to go and grab a nibble, and I think Starla is just about to be pushing into her second trimester. Now, because it is Harvest Fest, I was kind of hoping that there'd be some sort of vendor stall, you know, where we could grab a nibble or grab some hot chocolate, but there really isn't much of anything. However, there are a bunch of these frogs, so I might have Starla go ahead and just kind of exercise her little yams, because pregnancy is a bitch and she doesn't get out often. So if we can come over and maybe find some things where we can harvest them and sell them for some simoleons, that would be really cool. It's so beautiful at this park in the fall. Like, it is really stunning. Usually, I think fall is kind of, like, drab and dreary and boring looking, but it is really pretty. So, we're going to get a text message from Fernando, and I don't know why people are talking about Juliana. Like, they shouldn't even know. So, we need to write jokes and practice music. Now, I think Talon, for the moment, is actually feeling really good. So, I'm going to have him come up and just kind of, like, strike up a random conversation. Ooh, with Victor Fang. Let's go and give him a friendly introduction. And we should also make him famous. Like, I could totally see. Do they have the same hair? Absolutely. That would be definitely a conversation starter. Let's be thankful. Let's also goof around a little bit. We're going to join the game, which is kind of intrusive, but it totally works. And then we're also going to do a little knock-knock joke while we're at it. And so, yeah, cool. Maybe we'll actually start having a brand new friend. I think Starla finally made it over to the capsule, so she'll be able to go and take a peek at that in here in just a moment. She really does need to go to the bathroom, so I think that's a really good indication that we probably should go home. We ended up finding an eggplant whortle frog, which means I just need to find one more froggy, and then we'll be able to meet these guys and start making some damn froggy babies. So, wait, hold on. It looks like Salem has reached Imagination skill level 4, and he can now read toddler books on his own. What? He's so smart. Oh my god, look at these kids. Oh, I kind of want to. Ooh, he's cute. Iggy? Oh, he looks really unique looking. Oh, I feel so bad because he doesn't have any friends. We're also getting another freaking message here, but I think Starla wants to go home, so I think we're gonna have to go ahead and probably pack it up. It was a really fun time. I definitely feel super bad that Salem, oh, he crapped his pants and he has no friends. Like, it can't get much worse than that, kid. Okay, so we finally made it home, and Starla had an accident in the car. I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely been there, especially when I was pregnant with Crixus. Like, I think one time Juan made me laugh so hard that I pissed myself, and that was probably the lowest point in my life. It's never happened since then, but like I never understood how pregnant women could pee themselves until it actually happened. So I completely sympathize with her at like 152%. Salem, on the other hand, is practicing his brand new skill where he can read to himself, and I guess gumming the front cover is a part of that process. So right now he is totally chewing up Max's man, which we never even created another superhero novel, and we need to do that. Talon, on the other hand, he's getting really sleepy. Today was just super duper exhausting and overwhelming, but he is trying to make some progress with his joke writing, so he's doing that now. Now, Starla, on the other hand, she's just taking a little bath. She is soaking. I really don't think there's much else to do, but it looks like Salem is super duper exhausted, so I'm gonna have Talon go ahead and take a break really quick, and let's see if he can probably, let's change his diaper. Let's get him all fresh. We're gonna also put him in his jams. I'm not gonna lie, like, even though I never would have thought this, and I'm speaking like from Talon's perspective, even though I never would have thought, like, kind of just cutting the cord with the side chick would have been so relieving, I guess, if that's the proper way to put it. It is. Like, it's just, it makes him feel so much lighter because he is officially living his truth. And I think this is more than anything what his father had raised him to be an honest man. And unfortunately, you know, Talon thought he could cheat his way through society, but obviously they had, or people had, or, you know, life had other plans. So who the hell is this stranger? Like, why is this a vampire or something? I don't know who this kid is, but I'm not gonna lie, like, he's kind of cute, but he's like slowly creeping me out too. I don't like the fact that he's like creeping in through the windows watching my, oh, he's a vampire. Scary. Let's ask him to leave because, you know, I'm not down. All right, you know what? Listen here, you little plasma sucker. Go suck someone else's plasma. All right, seriously, get out of here. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna have everybody kind of turn in for the night. I think Starla is officially in her, oh, she's almost in her third trimester, and also, ironically enough, it just went away, but she had the feeling insecure buff, which is crazy to me because she has every right to feel that way. Good morning, you guys. So right now, Starla is giving BB Salem a little bit of a splish splash in the bath. I love the little bubbles on top of his head. He is seriously so cute, and he is playing with his little rubber ducky. We should buy one of those. I love how, like, the sun comes in and is shining into the bathroom. Oh, so cute. And Talon is over here in his wife beater. Is it wife beater or white beater? I never know what the hell these things are called. Either way, he is being very focused. He's working on some jokes. He really wants to take his career to the next level now that he doesn't have to focus on anyone else other than his family and his job and himself. Like, he feels a little more clear, a little more elevated, a little more creative. So that's pretty cool. And then Starla, on the other hand, she went ahead and actually picked up one-year suggestions for the next children's book, and it comes in by Epic Victoria. They say, book idea, the giant robot, kind of like the Iron Giant, except it's a bond between a toddler and his or her robot toy. They go on many adventures with their robot. I love that. I really do, and I feel like that might actually be Salem's next new favorite book. So Starla, on the other hand, is picking up some old ham dinner. That just sounds disgusting. Meanwhile, Salem is nomming on these old gummy pancakes that Talon made like maybe like 2 episodes back. I mean, they're stale. They've been in there a really freaking long time. So I'm pretty positive that we have, no, we're almost done. We haven't completed all of the jokes that we need to write yet, but we're almost there. And then Talon also needs to go to work in about 9 hours. Let me see. We are on level 2 actually out of 4. of the joke star aspiration. We are funny businessmen, and we need to write 3 comedy routines, which I'm going to have him do here in a moment, and reach or achieve, oh my god, little Salem's feet. Did you see that? That was seriously so cute. I love him. So yeah, we need to reach level 6 of the comedy skill. I'm pretty positive with Get Famous, I'm not sure, but there is a brand new mic, and I was going to show you this in the next Get Famous LP. Oh, okay, so wait, hold on a second. How the hell? I know how I bought this. I had the cheats on. You know what? Screw it. We're going to do it. I want this. You know what? No, maybe not. Maybe not. And this one's even cheaper too. So we're just going to pick up a little microphone so that I guess Talon can like practice his skill, I guess, maybe in like the corner. I don't know where else I'm supposed to put it, but I really wanted the other microphone that comes with Get Famous, but you unlock that after you reach level 8 of the acting skill, but Garrett in our LP already has it because I cheated. So I'm going to have him go ahead and finish that. Starla and Salem are kind of kicking it and they're hanging out. She really wants to go and use the computer, but naturally, of course, we only have one and Talon's kind of preoccupying it right now. So let's come out here and let's collect some honey. Let's also go and collect honey over here. We're going to go and burn this leaf pile just so we don't have to like stare at it because it's kind of an eyesore, and I'm pretty sure the patch was supposed to take care of these stinky piles, but maybe like after season or after the season is over, maybe that's what they meant. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think we ended up actually getting a frog from Talon, so I'm going to transfer that over to Starla's inventory, and then I'm going to have her go ahead and breed these 2, and then we ended up getting a sun surfer frog, which is actually worth 129 simoleons, so we're going to keep that until we can breed 2 or have 2 of them, and then we can breed them constantly, and we'll be able to like really make a lot of simoleons out of that, which is super duper exciting. Who's this? Juliana Vogel. Bish, nah bro, wait, hold on, is she seriously staking out the place? What the hell? I have never seen her ever go past Starla and Talon's house, and the way that she is moving, kind of like slithering like a serpent, just makes me freaked out because she is acting straight up unbothered. But there's a reason. There's a reason, my friends, why she's sitting here like scoping the outside. It kind of creeps me out a little bit, but you know what? Hello there. Daddy Smoothskins is coming in hot to trot, and you know what? He is in the lead with my heart. Oh my god, Marcel. I hate to watch you go, but baby, I love to watch you leave. Anyway, I think Talon should be just about finished now. He is taking forever, and we need to get in here really quick and have Starla write her next book because we need the simoleons. We really do. So let's go and write another children's book. Talon needs to get his little caboose off of the chair. It looks like our royalty report came in. Starla is not making enough money. Dude, we're only making $45 off of all of those books. That's embarrassing, bro. That's like so embarrassing. Let's go and make some vegetable dumplings. I mean, I know it's like 10 o'clock, but who freaking cares? Like, that just sounds really good right now. So, Pat the Badger. I hate the title of this book. It freaks me out. I don't understand it. But the giant robot is the one that we decided. And this, wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to kind of take your comment into the context of the book. Okay, so accepted a bond. Okay, bond. Okay, between a toddler and their robot toy. Right? Sure. A story. Wait, a story? How about this? A story. A story of a bond between a toddler and their toy. Robot toy. The giant. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Okay, Jen, the giant what? I suck, seriously. I told you I cannot multitask for beans. But yeah, okay, the giant robot, a story between a toddler and their robot toy. And there we are. So, perfect. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that suggestion, Victoria. I do definitely appreciate it. And yeah, so you guys, I think now is a pretty good time to go ahead and wrap up this week's episode. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone. Stop pretending I don't know you.